On behalf of my team, and actually I think on behalf of all of us, thank you for the opportunity you gave us. In the beginning you asked us what are our expectations, and now I can tell you that these expectations were surpassed with each day of this program, so thank you. My name is Angelina, and back in Bulgaria, I am a director of musical production with a team of 70 people. This is Plamen, who is the co-founder of an online fashion design startup, again in Bulgaria. We are here to represent ARTery, the venture that will give artists an increase and optimize selling online, thus giving them more time to actually create new artwork. Why ARTery? Because we are as important to the artists as arteries are important for the human body. Now, let me introduce you to Katya. Katya is a young fashion designer from Sofia. What she does for a living is making and selling clothes on Etsy, one of the biggest online platforms for selling art. We talked to Katya and she told us that actually creating a profile takes huge amounts of time. Then further managing her orders, her customer inquiries and inventory takes even more time. She told us also that she would like to go to more platforms where she can actually increase her exposure to potential customers, but as already having and managing one platform is too much of a workload, she believes that going on second or even more platforms will be impossible to manage, and it will be as a full-time job rather than when the thing that she wants to actually do, creating clothes, will be her part-time job. So the problem we are targeting is that artists waste too much creative time and energy selling their work rather than creating new work. So we, ARTery, coming to this problem. Our solution is to create a common app for artists that will increase their exposure to potential clients through multiplying and managing their online shops across different art platforms. What will this mean for Katya? First of all, Katya already has a shop on Etsy. So what we, ARTery, will do is take all of her already existing information from that profile and import it simultaneously to other platforms, such as Folksy, Wanda, and Store Envy. Of course, this will create new sales opportunities, and in order to monetize these opportunities, we want to give her management tools of her orders, inventory, and customer inquiries across these different platforms. What will this mean? For example, if she has an order on Wanda and a customer inquiry on Store Envy, she will receive a notification in ARTery, this centralized place that we created. So we believe that we have our hands on a problem and we came up with a good solution. However, we wanted to check if this problem is big enough and if the solution is scalable. So we did extensive customer research and we validated all of our assumptions. First, artists do waste too much time managing and creating profiles. Second, they absolutely don't like dealing with the business part of selling artwork, and they would like more exposure to other platforms. And finally, they are willing to pay for a solution such as ours. This led us to believe that this is a huge underserved market, and from our customer interviews, we actually found that artists prefer not to sell on Amazon or eBay. And this proved to be crucial for us because artists believe that this will devaluate their brand. And I quote, it will be like selling Prada on a second-hand store. So we will use this finding as our key differentiation. And here's the most exciting part from our customer interviews. When we were back in San Francisco, we went to the International Gift Fair, and we talked for 2 hours. We talked with 15 potential customers, artists selling there. All of them had a platform on Etsy, and all of them were really eager whenever they heard of what we want to offer them. In fact, 15 of them, out of 15, gave us their business cards and asked for follow-ups whenever a prototype is developed. So, now I'm going to give the floor to Plamen, who will tell you more about our competition and differentiation.
Could I ask a question first?
Yes.
When you say artists, the example you gave was a best designer. When you say artist, do you include people who do oil paintings? Or, I'm having trouble with the definition.
It's actually coming up in the next slide.
Okay.
Yeah, but we do include both clothes and paintings and jewelry. Just for the moment, we will tell you that we're concentrating on clothes.
Thank you, Annie. Now that you know what's the pain that we identified and what is the medicine that we offer, I'll talk more about our competitors, the market, and our revenue. So our extensive market research helped us identify several competitors. Shopscene, Sellbrite, Brightworld, and there are several more. What makes us different than them is that they focus on large online sites with no industry focus, such as Amazon and eBay. And we already know that artists would prefer not to be there. Secondly, they target larger online sellers with more sophisticated needs, and therefore their platforms are more difficult to navigate for artists. And finally, again for the same reason, their product is more pricey and artists consider them as too prohibitive. What we do instead is focus only on specialized art sites, such as Etsy, Dawanda, and others, on simplicity of our product, and we also focus on a price that we believe artists will consider as acceptable. Our total available market amounts to 1.4 million artists. How we arrived at this number? These are the artists who have at least one online shop on one of the three platforms that we will connect in the beginning: Etsy, Dawanda, and Storend. We use the official statistics of the sites that I mentioned, so these are reliable numbers. Out of them, we would target 14,000 artists. These are the people who make at least $2,000 a month in revenue from sales only in the fashion design industry. We pick this threshold of revenue
On the web.
on the web, only online sales. The threshold in revenue is determined so that we are sure that artists have the money to pay for our service, and we focus initially only on the fashion design industry because there we have our expertise, background, and knowledge. We will approach these 14,000 customers by using a mixture of marketing tactics. For the early adopters, we will go and talk to them face-to-face on art and handmade fairs. Then we will also leverage the vibrant online communities of the sites that we will connect. We will also use social media and AdWords. After year one, we will start integrating additional art platforms, and also we'll start covering more art industries. You can see them written on the slide. This will mean that in year 2 and 3, our market, measured in dollars, will grow to respectively $18 and $26 million. We will make money by charging artists monthly subscriptions, and we have developed 2 subscription plans: a basic one for $15 a month and a premium one for $30 a month, depending on the number of listings, orders, and additional features that they choose to use. In the first 3 months, in terms of costs, we will spend approximately $25,000 to set up our company and to hire 3 programmers to develop our product. And we will hire them permanently. They will stay on board throughout the life of our company. Then our costs begin to rise, and this is because we start paying more for marketing to acquire customers and also for customer service. To achieve the hockey stick revenue projections, we will need to acquire 5 customers a day. And because our revenue model is very sensitive to the customer acquisition rate, we have devoted half of our team, 3 people, only on this task. They will do only marketing. We break even towards the end of the first year with 1,400 users. And to achieve this first milestone, we will need approximately $107,000. After we have reached the break-even, we will start approaching potential investors to make sure that 2 or 3 years down the road, we will have a good exit deal. And now Lonnie will present the team.
So you already heard what are the resources we need, but now let me tell you what are the resources we already have. And that is our amazing team. Initially, we were gathered by our passion for art and our idea that we do want to change something in the art industry. First, I'll begin with Theo and Betty, who are marketing and PR guys. Both of them have a lot of experience in it. We have Nasco, who is our expertise in finance. Branko, who is our architecture. He has a background in architecture and he's also a graphic designer. Me, who will be the CEO because I have a lot of experience in communications. And finally, Plamen, who is our key asset because he has hands-on experience on the problems that artists face while selling online, and who is, by the way, boyfriend of Katja from the beginning and manages her shop. But being somebody's boyfriend is not enough. He is also exquisite and really valuable whenever it comes to marketing research and finance. So, we believe we have our hands on a real problem, and we found a good solution to it. We also believe it's a huge underserved market, and it opens an opportunity. In order to monetize on this opportunity, we will need initial investment of $170,000, which we will need to in order to reach our key milestone at the end of year 1. And this money we will use mainly for marketing and software development. Thank you for your attention. We are ARTery, bringing oxygen to the world of art.